Salut à tous, ici c'est qualiter, cette 1 pour encore une vidéo aujourd'hui sur les Jeux olympiques de Londres. Bon bah c'est parti. Donc on va reprendre où on s'était arrêté. J'espère que vous avez apprécié la première vidéo. Le gamin. Bon. Aujourd'hui on va prendre le sommet. On va prendre le 50 mètres nage. C'est parti. Bon ben voilà, j'espère que vous avez bien apprécié la vidéo.
Welcome to the Aquatic Centre, the first event, the women's qualifying rounds of the 50 metres freestyle. China have done well in this event. On 4 occasions they've taken a medal. But more
je suis pas très fort, mais... Je vais essayer de...
Well, let's have a look at the lineup. The athletes take to the blocks.
Concentration.
And they're off, they're underway. Stretching out, strong kicking of the legs and the arms swooping through the water. It's Sweden out in front, Canada in second, Turkey are in third place. We're into the final 10 metres, a hero will be born as they touch down. It's Sweden who'll qualify in first place. And qualifying in fourth, it's France. Well, I know there'll be some disappointment shared by many on that performance. There were some signs of greatness, but it's not been achieved this time. Keep your eye on this athlete, though, for the future. I'm sure the best is still to come. Here's the confirmation. Fourth is enough for France, who qualify for the Olympic finals.
Bah, c'est parti pour le 100 mètres.
This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End. Some terrific views over the city, but now it's time for the next event to take place. 80,000 here and they're all watching.
Men's 100 meters.
I think the expectation is that Jamaica will take gold in this event. Is there anybody out there that can break the world record to stop them? I think that's what it's going to take. Real strength required.
Set.
Off first time and the qualifying's underway. Close to the front. Very much up with the leaders here. This is going to be tight. It's Great Britain in first. It's now or never. Great Britain qualify in first place. Austria will qualify for the final in second. Proceeding in third, it's Romania. Fourth for France. Well, this athlete was there or thereabouts for this race, and you've got to say that when it came down to it, it was just that little bit of extra quality that wasn't there. These are the final standings. Fourth place for France, who qualify for the final.
Bah c'est parti pour la finale 50 mètres nage des femmes. Bon, espérons que je fasse au moins 3 la médaille d'argent.
Well, plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. Listen to the crowd's reaction. They really want to see this athlete take a medal. All 8 athletes are on the blocks. Silence descends. And now the pressure really is on.
Bon, il a encore tout.
These are real nervous times for all 8 of these athletes. And have conquered the nerves. They're in the water and underway. Well, just not enough power in those strokes to see this athlete get into the top 3. Out in front, Sweden. In second place, France. In third place, Canada. Lactic acid kicking in as now they touch. It's gold for Sweden. Silver for Turkey. So near yet so far for France, who just missed out on a medal. Well, that was all right. Not the best performance this athlete's ever going to put in. And I've got to be honest, once they were in the water, there was always a thought that they weren't going to be quite up with the pace. Their technique just not quite holding together. And that's why they finished where they did.
Bon, bah, c'est parti pour les 100 mètres. Espérons que je gagne. Je reste 3e pour avoir une médaille. Dans les 3 premiers pour avoir une médaille. Il faut que j'en tire les gars.
It's a terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. I think the athletes are ready. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Ah, ils font la Jamaïque.
Well, this athlete traditionally and historically isn't one of the fastest in the field. However, you never know if this could be their day. Good start, absolutely essential.
Set.
No, that's a false start.
Ah, j'ai fait un faux départ.
On your
Nerves
marks.
must really be kicking in right now.
Set.
Away from the blocks cleanly in the final. Stunning stride. Such strength in this performance. The leader is Austria. Medals on the line with the drive to the finish. Gold, Great Britain. Austria in silver. Jamaica take bronze. That's 4th place for France. Pump of the fist in celebration. And quite rightly, he gets the accolades of the crowd. Well, this athlete can really learn a lot from this replay. So much to analyse. The stride was choppy, it wasn't smooth. They didn't really get in. Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium for the Blue Ribbon event, the men's 100 metres final. The prestige of becoming the champion is something that's really hard to even
On your
imagine.
marks. Set.
Silence. The 100 metres final started. Needs to give it everything. Driving through the halfway point. In first, Austria. Towards the finish. Gold for Great Britain, who crossed the line in first place. Silver for Austria. Bronze for Jamaica. Finishing in 6th place, it's France. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Well, the athlete probably knows what dive's needed here, just needs to let the judges know. Not a great round, I'm afraid to say. The first round a tough one. Here's the replay. Well, that just proved too difficult in the end. And the diver won't receive any credit for that at all. One round gone for France, and they're in 8th place, and the leaderboard really doesn't make happy reading.
On va encore prendre le plus dur ici.
Round number 2 then.
Être précis.
How does the approach change here? Good approach this. Shame though that the dive didn't match the confidence on the board. Nowhere near good enough that. Well, that was poor. That wasn't the dive that he said he was going to do. Well, things really haven't gone to plan so far, so a more difficult dive would certainly help. Well, that was all right. Not bad at all. Let's check on the replay. Well, let's see what the judges made of that. Well, France are trailing behind here. They're in last position. Well, will the big splash on entry have cost him dearly? Here's the replay. Got everything in, but just over-rotated. Big splash. And the judges will again take marks off for that. Well, that dive wasn't the best on this occasion. The entry was poor. Let's take a look at the replay. Good elevation, nice tuck. But when it came to stretching out, a big splash as the body doesn't go in quite on the straight, and again, that will be reflected in the scores. Well, that was an average dive from France. I don't think we can say any more than that. 4 years of training wasted in one event, and
je suis très nul. Compte tenu de ta
we're here at the XL London, and you've joined us just in time for the semi-finals of the men's table tennis. Today it's France versus Austria. Let's cross to the XL London and your commentator, Alison Kirbishley.
0-0.
Fais quelques points.
1-0.
C'est très facile.
Austria to serve. 0-2.
Great pressure from the other side of the table. He just wasn't up to scratch there. Oh, after that mistake, he really does look to the team bench for some answers.
2-2.
Yeah!
3-2.
Well, it's another point one for him, but the lead isn't that significant. It's still all to play for.
2-4.
Absolutely fantastic play on court today. The crowd are on their feet with that point one. He's really piling on the pressure now. It's another point one, and it's developing into a good lead.
France to serve. 6.
Well, we're one game into this match now, so let's take a look at the scoreboard. Can he get off to a good start in this second game now? Good work for the point, good use of the table.
0-1.
Well, we're all witnessing a fantastic game out there, but he takes the point, and quite rightly.
2-0. 3-0.
Well, you really can see confidence starting to build now. After another point added to the table, it's a big lead. Well, I'm not sure his opponent is enjoying it as much as the crowd are, but he will take the confidence from that point. Well, some great technique on display, and the point is quite rightly his after that.
Mon service, j'ai gagné. Regarde.
France
Well, it really is a pivotal stage now, serving for the match. So time now to hand back over to
Bon bah pour le tennis sur table, c'est sûr que je vais y avoir une médaille d'or. Le projet est très très simple. Il suffit d'utiliser le joystick un peu en bas si vous avez une manette Xbox. Le joystick à côté des boutons ABX là, comme ça.
Although currently used as an exhibition and conference centre, the XL London will prove to be one of the most versatile venues at the whole of the Games.
Thanks, Seth. Well, what a fantastic atmosphere we have here at XL London. A great matchup with these two competitors.
Déjà 1-0.
1-0.
Ça va être facile.
China to serve.
J'ai déjà
0-2.
He really is rising to the occasion of the Olympic Games. What fantastic play to win the point there. He just couldn't handle it there. He needs to really focus more now.
To serve. 3-1. 4-1.
C'est deux services et j'ai gagné.
Well, he really is starting to dominate the match now. Another point won as he extends his lead.
J'ai gagné dans cette.
Well, he really won't be happy with that. He loses the point there with that play.
Il m'a eu. Là, il
Well,
m'a
he
eu.
won't be complaining, will he? He's doing really well out there, developing into a nice lengthy lead.
France to serve.
So a game win for France there. They take the lead. Can they continue this into the second? Well, here we go with the first serve in the second game now. Oh, he seemed a long way out of position there. There was just no way he was going to return it.
1-0.
Oh, he loses the point. He just simply wasn't good enough there.
France to serve. 0-2. 1-2. China to serve. 2-2.
Oh, that mistake could cost him. It could cost him big.
3-2.
Well, that's a point lost, and he's got to be careful. He doesn't want this game to slip away from him.
2-4.
Faut pas qu'il remonte sur moi. Ouais. C'est parti, je me mets
3-4.
Je gagne une médaille d'or. Et pas une médaille d'argent.
China to serve. 4-4.
Setting the court alive with their play. Absolutely deserve that point. Well, that's another point on the board for him, but it's still only a small lead.
Match point. France to serve.
So that's the end of the game, and of course it's the end of the match, and he takes the victory, 2-0.
Médaille d'or.
Well, let's hand back over to Seth Bennett now, and he's going to wrap up all the action from this event.
La Marseillaise.
What a proud and emotional moment this is as the gold medal hangs around the neck. A nation united as one as they stand for the national anthems to celebrate years and years of hard work and dedication. And this is the moment the athlete has always dreamed of. Well, let's have a look at what that does to the medal table.
Bon allez, ce sera ça tout pour aujourd'hui et à la prochaine les amis.